Greetings, all you beings out there. Today, I have a treat for y'all.
Not yet. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. I'm not only that this yet. Hold up. Instagram
Uh-oh.
is just now. Yeah.
All
You you came in hot. You came in ready. What?
right. Ready?
No,
Oh,
we under 60 seconds. Let's give it a second. Okay. Could you live on
Greetings. Greetings, family. All you beings, earth beings, light beings, beings, human beings, all the beings out there. Welcome. I have a treat for y'all. Like I told y'all last week, I was going to have, well, that was Tuesday. I was
everything? That
going to
was
have
Tuesday.
Jean Claude Toran on the show. The brother is full of knowledge. I consider him to be an elder, and so without further ado, I'm getting ready to introduce my brother to y'all.
You don't see what I'm doing on the screen. You
No,
went straight.
I can't see.
You can see.
Oh, what? That you ain't cut it on his thing on?
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
That's why I said that.
Yeah, no, I know. But without further ado, here's your
All
brother.
right, bro. Here we are live, and here go my brother, Jean Claude.
Yes.
Hey,
Greetings, Asami. Greetings,
yes.
brother Asami.
And I told all my family out there that be following me on these different platforms that I was gonna have you on here, and that you is one of the few that I consider to be an elder because of your experience, because of your knowledge, and because of your wisdom, and that is my gift from me to them, you. So without
Oh,
further ado,
man.
bro, you got the stage, man.
Man, thank you, Asami. It's good to be here with you and to talk to you. I think the last time we talked to each other was in Washington, D.C.
Exactly right. You are absolutely correct.
Yeah, I still have some pictures of that momentous occasion.
Yes, yes, we took video and everything.
Yes, we did. Yeah. So, yeah, man. So tell me,
So
talk to me.
yeah, so tell us a little bit about yourself, Mr. Touran or Jean Claude Touran. Can you let the audience know who exactly you are? I don't want to say who you are, but just some of your accomplishments.
Well, thank you all very much. Well, first of all, my biggest accomplishment is I'm 81 years old and still here.
Yes,
Okay,
yes, sir.
okay,
You,
that's
It's
you
work
know,
right
like,
there.
and,
Work.
and still kicking.
Frederick Douglass gave I performed his speech that he gave in 1852. Stay on camera. And he has a line in there where he says, "The fact that I am here today, to me, is a matter of astonishment as well as of gratitude." But anyway, that one line is very good. And the fact that I am here today,
That's right.
brother, to me is a matter of astonishment. You
Yes.
know, uh, eventually, Kyle, my son, my oldest son,
Mm-hmm.
him and Wes are working together, and they're talking of doing a Netflix series about my life.
That would be
And
awesome.
yeah,
That would be
when I
awesome.
look back at it, it's amazing.
It is
And
amazing.
just amazing. It's like the different facets of my life, and when you get to be 81, you look back at it. The time when I was a clown, I was Happy Nappy the clown, and so yeah, I was Happy Nappy the clown, and that was another phase, and that's why when you go to my website, you'll see the animation Happy Nappy and hear the song, one of the songs, and the three-legged dog. Different because I did that with the brother Quincy Madison. And Quincy was the musical director for this group called the Winstons. You ever heard? Yeah, they made the song "Color Him Father."
Yes, I know the song.
Yeah. Now, if you'll see that "Color Him Father" is also recorded by myself as well. I'm back in the camera, and one night I was on what was it, WPFW in DC? Yeah, WPFW. That's right. And this brother came over to the station and told me, he said, you know, I'm the one that did the music, Color Him Father, but you won't see my name up under it. I wrote the rhythm to it, and the lyrics were actually written by Otis Redding, believe it or not. But they came into the possession of this brother, Charles somebody. I can't think of Charles's last name, but it's on his record there. And so he told me the real story about it. He said, so Jean Claude, I want you to, he lived over there in Maryland in Temple Hills. And he said, I want you to come over there and re-record Color Him Father, and I'll do all the instruments and everything. And because I'm the one that wrote the song, I said, okay, I'll do that. Now, that's how come you can hear when you go in there and you'll hear my Color Him Father with Quincy playing all the instruments on that particular track.
That's powerful.
And he died shortly thereafter. And I was the first time I ever had been a pallbearer. It was that because he was also a military. He had a great. Anyway, that's that story. The history of that particular track, and that guy Charles had the nerve to write me a letter saying the cease and desist about my song about Color Him Father. I said, now Charles, I said, you want to go to court and talk about it? Let's do it. I said, because I happen to know that Otis Redding wrote the song. and you got your name up on it.
Let's speak about facts.
Yeah. So anyway, that's how that went down. But anyway, I feel blessed and grateful to still be here and making music. And also I'm working on a play called Old Heads, talking about some old music that was just a little short film just to keep a project. I learned you got to keep a project going. And
Yes.
so that's my project. And in terms of trying to write for this movie of mine, I've been writing on that for years and years and years and years. But it's probably whatever. This probably will give them some direction. But when everything gets right, I'm sure that they'll have professional people to come in there and help me do it and get it right. So that's really how I am right now, where I am right now. But I'm here, 81, about to be 82 in June.
Yeah. And you know, speaking of movies, we have a we just put out a one about a second episode from our little documentary we doing. It's called A Whole Journey, where we going around showing people different plants and herbs that people use in different places. So that's what you see.
A
This was
whole
the
yeah, wow, that looks great.
Jamaica episode right here. What we did. This was our
Okay,
second episode, and it's on YouTube. So you get a chance, go check it out, man.
I will, Asami. I most certainly will check it out. I
Yeah, you
most
scan
certainly
that
will.
QR code, it take you right to it. So yeah, man, you
Mm-hmm.
get opportunity to go check it out. But that's what we've been, you know, in our third episode, we plan on doing it in Cameroon. Because we was in Africa,
Okay,
we was in Nigeria and went to Cameroon and loved what we saw.
okay.
And so yes, we're gonna be doing an episode there, most definitely.
He is back out the shot.
Wow, good. Can I introduce you to a friend of mine that's visiting me here in Las Vegas from Washington, D.C.?
Sure, I would love you. I would love you.
No, he's from Baltimore, but I'll say the D.C. area, but he's from Baltimore. Joseph Beasley.
Look
Proud
like he's
Baltimore.
hurting.
Proud. I can be the
Come over
projects
in the screen.
The
Yeah,
projects
come on,
the
slide.
Cherry Hill projects is where I'm
Okay.
from. in Baltimore, Maryland.
Hey, we moved. Wait. Let me say this. We moved here in Honduras from Baltimore, Maryland. We was living right on.
All right.
We was
All right.
Yeah, we was right off of Pennsylvania, 1 block.
yeah.
All right. Well, we're only 2 degrees separation between us anyway. Just one stone's throw away. But I was looking at your title, alchemist. Can you? I just for my edification, can you kind of like expound a little bit about that?
Yeah. Well,
That's pretty powerful.
all right. Well, by trade, I went to school. I have a degree in chemistry. I worked in all kind of laboratories. So
Oh, really?
I studied chemistry, but I studied knowledge prior to me becoming a chemist. And what I discovered was alchemy was the mother or the birth of chemistry. Chemistry came out of alchemy. Alchemy is so different only because of one thing. It leaves the spirit in the equation. It don't take it out. So that the equation now is not
Mm,
like in chemistry where E plus C equals EC on the other side because they got the equal. Not when the spirit is involved. It changes the
right,
whole
right.
dynamic. So
The
that's
spirit
why.
is left in place.
Hey, and,
Mm.
and it
Okay,
comes
so
from,
I've never heard that. Thank you for that.
and you are very welcome.
Thank you. I mean, really, sincerely, I needed that. You know what I mean? Oh
Yes,
man,
sir.
yeah. Because because that's pretty bold of you to put that in front of your name. No, I'm just
Yeah.
saying that's bold in that you must have really connected with that
Oh,
dynamic.
most definitely. That's what I
Mm.
do.
Yeah,
That's what we
because
live.
he
We all
introduced
live it.
me. And this is epic. This is an epic journey that I see we're on this epic journey of as culture warriors that we are, as culture
Yes.
warriors as we are, we're throwing down mighty anchors that
Yes, sir.
will sustain us. That this is what will sustain us. The language that you use, the whole motion of the chemistry that you move, the poetry that you write, the all of that is what is going to sustain us, to move us to the next level of that organic reality.
That's
And
right.
Mhm.
I
Because we
call
are one. Look, we are one unit. We're not separate. We are
No,
one. When we realize
you
that,
know
then we
what?
by ourselves.
There's a recording that I did, and as far as I know, only 3 people have used these words, Muda Baruka, Bob Marley, and myself. It's from a speech that Haile Selassie gave at the United
Hmm.
Nations, and it's not the
come back,
entire
come back.
speech. It's not the entire speech, but the part that when you go, the Empress speaks. If you can find it under my name at YouTube, but he says the temple of the Most High begins with the human body.
That's right.
I believe that the temple of God begins with the human body.
That's a
Oh,
fact.
yes, it is. Yeah. And how else did he go on with this speech? He said, and we must stop confusing religion and spirituality.
Yes.
Religion
Yes.
is a set of rules and regulations, you know, and spirituality is a whole horse of another color. He just said it
It's
that those words.
freedom.
Yes,
Spirituality is freedom. It's us
yes.
becoming free to be who we are again. It's
Mm-hmm.
remembering who we are.
Yes.
Who are we?
Anyway, so yes, Asami. Now, what are we talking about here today?
Are we talking about you?
exactly. All things.
You are the center of this universe right
Okay.
now.
Well, I
So
appreciate that. I appreciate
You
that.
the
I'm
man.
truly blessed. Like I said. And
I'm blessed. I'm blessed for knowing you.
okay, now you know your father. And I, no, last week I was it. He turned
Yeah, last week
95,
was his
heavenly
birth.
95.
Yes. Yes.
Last week, Dr. Sabi was that was his 95th birthday. Had he been on the planet
Second.
and still on 92nd?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, you know he used to recite one of the poems when he was speaking. I'm sure you remember which one that is, right? Talk about
Yeah.
some eating
Be
and the
careful what
fact
you
that
because
true.
you eat
Yeah.
might just might eat you.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Dr. Sabi, your dad used to recite that poem.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did. And because it's a
Mhm.
fact.
That is so
It's a
true.
fact.
Yep. And so yes, it's just a pleasure to be here. I really I'm almost overwhelmed.
And you know, what it is, it's like your testimony of being in so many different genres and places and have done so many different things in your lifetime. You didn't live one life. You lived 1,000 lives in one lifetime.
Yep. You know, somebody came and said, "Man, your name is in the airport in Philadelphia." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah." So he took a picture of it and sent it. I saw it, but then when I went through Philadelphia to fly somewhere, and I saw it for myself, it was the 50th anniversary of Philadelphia International Record Artists,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why my name is up there along with Teddy Pendergrass and other artists of Philadelphia, the sound of Philadelphia,
Come
and
back in
that's
the
a whole
camera.
host of
Come back in the camera.
yeah,
Thank you, bro.
yes, there I am. So
Hey,
yes,
hey,
that's a horse
hey,
in the
hey, John,
color.
I
Yeah.
do the same thing. Hey, I just be telling me, babe, you getting out the camera. Get back in the camera.
So yes. And you know, yeah, the bicentennial poet. That was the journey when I went. That was I don't know. That was in and of itself a message from the Creator. You understand?
Yes, yes.
So,
I have a question.
I just have a
yeah,
question.
you moving the
I
camera.
know I do it intentionally.
Yes.
All right.
I got it. I got you.
All right, cool.
Go ahead.
So what
But don't
Now, can
panic.
you?
Don't panic. Don't panic.
what I wanted to ask is, so
Don't panic.
What did you
after
say?
that one of your greatest accomplishments is being 81. And so what do you have to share with the people? What do you want to tell people is the key to, making it to 81? What is the secret?
To your longevity.
I won't say it's a secret, but I'm gonna say make you keep happy, stay happy, play. I also play. I use my imagination a lot. I still play. I play games. I like to put on my VCR, uh, my virtual reality thing here, and I pretend like I'm fishing. I pretend like I'm golfing. I know how to play, and I play
Uh-huh.
chess, and I think playing and is a good part of being healthy. Now, my wife gets on. I don't exercise enough. I try to, but you know, sometimes but she's right. I may not exercise enough,
Exercise
but
your mind.
I do. Sometimes I get on the bike and
Hey,
ride.
Jean
But
Claude.
you
Jean
know,
Claude.
yes,
I'm
yes,
getting ready to start a class pretty soon, bro.
yes,
Gonna do these magical passes,
yeah.
and you're gonna be able to do them because I'm gonna make sure you're a part of the class. We're gonna do it
Okay,
on video. Yeah, we're gonna do it on video.
okay.
Yes. So
All right.
continue. I just wanted to let you know that's coming. So you better get some movement in. She won't be able to say that too much longer.
Yes, yes, yes. So, okay, what else is going on?
We're gonna open it up for the people out there. If they have any questions they want to ask us or they want to ask you,
Oh
we're gonna
wow,
open it up to see
great!
if
I
they
can get.
have anything to ask.
Yeah.
All right, let's do
So if
that.
you have any questions for me, for my brother, my elder, Jean Claude, please feel free to ask now.
Nephew was on there.
Greetings, Isaiah. My nephew is on there. And Dr. Bowman, he's a doctor now. Okay,
Okay.
doctor. Hey, this is one of my elders that you never got to meet. This is Jean Claude. Yes, I consider this brother to be an
Yeah.
elder because he's
Greetings. Greetings.
full of wisdom.
And then what he has his friend with him. So I want to ask him the same thing. Is there what can you say secret to long
How
term?
old is your buddy? How old is he?
Joe Beasley, I don't know. Joe Beasley, he's younger than me. I know that.
But hold on, let me. I'm just playing with this camera over here. I'm trying to organize this. Trying to be the camera person as well as whatever else. Can I come back? I'm looking at you. Okay. Now, what was your question again? I'm sorry. Who
And
am I?
how old are you?
I'm 79.
All right, cool. So
About
in
to
your
turn to
79 years
80.
of being here,
I'm qualified as being old.
hey,
I'm old.
we don't get old. We just progress in our cycles that we go through on this earth. Getting old is something that material do. Our physical bodies, they age and they get as old as we think they are. Remember, as a man thinketh, so is he. So as long as we eliminate that thought from our processes, that idea is not reality because we go through cycles. And we can take this
Well,
physical body through whatever cycle we deem necessary for us to accomplish what we need to accomplish while we're here.
the question also rises in my consciousness is what is old to you?
Yeah, well, to me,
It has a
old
very,
would be
has a
like,
very,
oh, 1,000 years old. If you're 1,000, 1,500 years old, that's old. 100, that's not even old. That a
okay,
hundred
all
years is
right, come
nothing.
on, Noah. I
That's
mean,
nothing.
if a dog gets to be 20 years old, is it old? If a dog
I
gets
don't
to be 20, if a dog
consider
gets to
that.
be,
I mean,
I mean,
when you really
my
think
point
about
is,
it, if a dog get to be 20 years old, and by what they say dog years, that's old. But for the dog, do the dog think that? And live past, well,
I
most
know
dogs
because
would have long been gone.
I
The
understand.
dogs that
I
normally
realize
live
we
8
just,
to 12,
I
8 to
realize we're
12
just
years.
dealing with semantics. I get
No,
that.
20
We're just
years, a
dealing with.
dog life. And now you think about our life. See, that's where science is really helping humanity to understand something that's been hidden for a long time. And that's that our cells continue to regenerate. And you know what affects our cells directly is our thoughts. So when we think right, our body responds to our thoughts. So then if we speaking into the universe that we're old, what are we saying? We're programming ourselves to be what is considered to be old.
Look at this.
Well, yeah.
All right.
Age is more than just a number. It means
Well,
Oh, it is
it's
more than just a number.
it's
Most
more. It's
definitely,
far
like I
more.
you
said.
know what? Can I say this? Back when I did the bicentennial poet, I had the nerve to think I was getting old, and I wrote. As a
Right.
matter of fact, there's a song on there called "Getting Older." It says, "I think I'm getting older, and perhaps a little wise." Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, well, that's something else. I look back, I listen to that. I said, there you go, John Claude. You thought you was getting old. You wasn't 33 years old. Coming to about getting old.
Well, you were though.
Yeah, but that's true.
You were. I mean, you're getting back to the reality in my reality.
Mhm.
See, we put we say I'm getting older is better than being old. So I'm getting older. But see, we have created this dynamic, this language that when it says old, that means you're somewhere in some stratosphere or some sector of life that has no growth to it. We do that with it. We can just easily turn that around and have old have to be something to aspire to. I'll be glad when I'm
It's
old and I have
exactly.
and
It is something to
as a
aspire
result
to.
of that, it is a manifestation of an accomplishment beyond just eating and drinking. Meaning that you're old, you have arrived and at a good place, hopefully. But oftentimes we are so driven by youth, right? Aren't we? Aren't we driven by the youth dynamic?
Hey, hey, that's why you hear what I call Jean Claude? I call him elder because elder speaks of knowledge, wisdom, and experience.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mhm.
I appreciate that. And I feel like that's why when this kid came to me one day from one of the people that ride on them bicycles wearing them suits, came up to me and said, "Hi, my name is Elder So and so." And he was bad. I think he was about 18 or 19, a young
Right, you ain't no elder nothing.
from Utah. I said, "You better get out of my face. Gonna introduce yourself to me as Elder So and so." No,
Exactly.
you know. Anyway,
Hey, hey, John
I'm sorry,
Clark don't know nothing about that
I'm
title.
sorry, my
Don't know
phone's
nothing
ringing here.
about
oh
the title.
yeah, let me get okay. So, I wanted to share with you the state of the United States today, as far as I'm concerned. Right now, it's like you don't know who to trust. You ever heard that poem
Right.
I did, Rhetoric of Politics? The rhetoric of politics, it gets a little funny. Some folks are running with the issues, and some folks are running with the money. The rhetoric of politics, it makes a body want to cuss because you listen to that rhetoric and you don't know who to trust. The rhetoric of politics, you got what is real, and you know you listen to that rhetoric and they pick out what is real. And I ask the question, what is real? It's hard for me that Donald Trump is the president of the United States. It's hard for me to phantom that election over Kamala Harris. I don't know what he did or how he did it, but it's hard for me to believe that evil won over good. For me to and then that makes me think, did you vote for Trump? How could you put a man of such low moral turpitude in the White House?
Hey,
I just
when it really gets
wonder how
down to
that
it, Jean Claude,
happened.
it's the thing
That
that the people wanted.
means not only is he bad, I got to start looking around me. Can I trust the around me who put that? Yes, they won't. And and from what I see, they don't like what they anyway. The point is, I'll be glad when this nightmare is over with this man in charge in the White House and his incompetent cabinet, all of that mess. I'll just be glad when it's all over because he violating his oath of office, number one. And I don't know where the politicians are, where their heart is. How come they're not standing up and
Jean
saying,
Claude,
"Look, you,
Jean Claude,
yes,
they all
yes,
violated. They all violated, bro. You know they all violated. They don't care nothing about the people. That don't exist no more.
right
Government
now,
for the
if
people, by
I
the
was
people.
a congressman, yeah, if I was a congressman, I'd do just what Brother Congressman Green is doing. I'd be introducing articles of impeachment, and I think that should be done ASAP. And not only that, eventually, I really think that Donald Trump should be arrested. I think that the United Army will have to arrest him because he doesn't have, he should be arrested by the United States Army and held on Guantanamo until they deal. But that's where he needs to be, not in the White House. And actually, all I'm going to say is right now, I'm feeling real good. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that we can survive whatever 3 hours. I just hope we all can survive.
We are gonna survive it. We're gonna survive everything that we need to survive to continue doing what we need to do as long as this universe exists, and it's infinite.
That is so true. Yeah.
So
that
being said,
you got somebody
you,
calling
brother.
in? Yes.
I appreciate you being on, and I'm gonna have you on here again. I'm sure. I would like for you to play some of your music on here next time I have you on here, so the people can hear you live. So,
well,
Claude, hey, with that being said, bro, you have a beautiful evening, and I look to connecting with you again soon, my man.
Thank you so much, Brother Asami. Blessings.
Blessings, bro. Peace.